Matchup-wise, Sock seems to be a little bit of a favorite, but also for both players, it's a new situation. It's a grand final. Sock has been in the B Cup grand final, but that was a little less prize money. For both players, a new situation not to go into a grand final as the ultimate underdog. How will they deal with that pressure?
Mountain King gonna start things off pretty standard. Going for the instant expansion creep, and the Warden is getting ready for the harass. Invul Potion. Neil, we saw that earlier. This Invul is really good for early harass. 15 seconds where she can't be touched.
Exactly. And she's on the way already with level 1 with the Fan of Knives that should secure level 2 guaranteed. How good is the initial fan? Can he steal that one? Oh, the Footman and Peasant were soaking it up with a max target of 6. So far, no Peasant killed.
But that's about to change, isn't it? We got 4 Peasants here really hurt. That's level 2. Warden ready for the next fan. Spreading out once again. Only gets 1 there. Nice dodge from 1 Peasant into the gold mine. Ooh, good recovery so far by Sock. Seems like 1 more is doomed to die. But I guess it could have been worse.
Right on. Another one here. He tried to hide it. He couldn't get on the ship. But it looks like neither of the players shows big nerves. Both play well against the other. And now the Warden, how much heavy lifting can she do? Didn't commit the big Invul Potion yet. Very important. Sock not trying to go for a Stormbolt Surround as we oftentimes see. There's also still mana. Here comes the bash, but not long enough. It was a 2 archer creep. We tech now for more archers, and we keep on teching. Life's improvements, we said this many times throughout the past 2 weeks, have been extraordinary. Scouting, you see it now. The Wisp is moving instantly, basically, creeping at the same time, and then a lot of strategic depth as well.
Very different look from Kaho earlier. No Huntresses here. These archers certainly are gonna have a tougher time. MK going for his own boots. And Footy's here protecting the Peasants. They willingly will soak up the Fan of Knives to protect the workforce. Very good.
Huntress Hall coming now for the Dryads that are kind of destined to be built against the incoming Dragonhawks for life. He must have seen the semi-final of Sock versus Kao. That is, of course, game taped for him that he can apply pretty much one-to-one. And he must have seen that Sock knows about the laboratory creep at the beginning of Tier 2. He's scouting with the Footman for it already. If the Ancient is moving there, which he absolutely does. So definitely potential to punish this again. And for life, knowledge that this can happen to you.
Archers would be very easy targets. MK doesn't want to throw the Stormbolt super long range. So we're sharing the creep cap. Almost brotherly between these two. Sharing the goods. But the Warden wants to get 1 or 2 more kills for level 3.
Okay, Footman with Shadow Strike would be easy, but Life is not going for that. Said this before, it was a little bit of a development here. Usually you wanted Shadow Strike against an Archmage to pummel him, but we've seen that against Mountain King as well, to just keep him low health, force some healing, force him away off the map. Not a play by Life just yet.
Archer for a Footy. Shredder has been picked up. Ancient of War at the lab. This one is not seen right now. Archers are paying the price for it. 2 of them go down, and MK is starting to run low on mana.
But a Footman was killed as well. Warden is level 3, super important. And the more important thing is, oh, I was about to say this is for free, but the Mountain King smells it. Might be a Zeppelin here to save the Shredder.
Young Fang with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much. Excited for the grand final, as we all are. MK would love to get a steal right here. Forces another Fellow Knives out, at least. Claws of attack for the Warden. Good right click now for her. Most importantly, Shredder didn't go down here. That would have been pretty painful.
Man, Young Feng, you incredible human being. Thank you for the gift subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Joe Blocks as well. The support is wonderful, especially for a Monday. So, a little bit of creeping needs to be done for Sock, a little bit of healing as well. The Shredder was hitting hard. Warden isn't done here yet, and the mana management by Life, I gotta say, is quite extraordinary. Saving the Fan of Knives to deal with the healing, deal with the Footman. It's not a scary number of Footmen for Sock at all. And this is great news for Life because he never had these Huntress.
Life, unlike Kaho, not really bothered about getting an early counter expansion. He's going to go tier 3 first, it seems. He's going to go build a 50 supply army, probably. Get all that bonus experience for the Warden. And then later on, we expect him to go for the counter expo.
Yeah,
Archer's already over at the enemy lab. Maybe anticipating a Shredder that we're not seeing just yet.
Zeppelin. He was anticipating a Zeppelin, but Sock anticipated the anticipation and just went for the other lab. So this will be hard. Oh, but the response by Life is also super fast. Dryad's here. He doesn't catch them too much, but at least he knows what to be worried of.
And it's the Wisps right now who have to be worried the most. They're going to get evacuated from the main. Ooh, that Shredder. Don't want to get that one. Zeppelin drops surrounded. The Dryads are here to protect.
More time for the Warden. Level 3.7 opens up the shop. Multitasking is looking great. Dryads indeed do a wonderful job so far. I don't know if you want to jump onto that. It's up for the Wisps. Reduce the lumber and the Warden get a Sobi mask.
Ooh, hells yeah. Lots of Sobies today. People hiding behind masks. I don't know if that's a typical thing on a Monday, but alright. Alchemist for fast level 2, creeping that lab as well. And I would have expected a Shredder here, but doesn't have that just yet.
Alchemist is creeping, as you say. Archer's finishing the job. It's a little bit of a tame game. Both players try to poke a little, see if there's weaknesses in the defenses, but I think both players play incredibly well around each other and apply solutions to what they've seen before from each other.
I guess now it should be time for the Shredder on the human side. No supply being kept open for a second hero just yet. The Warden still has some path to go for level 5.
Ancient goes down, but job's done. 4.2 very early anti-magic to dodge the storm bolts. And Sock seems to be a little bit on the back foot. Not much tempo. Not much improvement. He's, of course, waiting for the big Dragonhawk army. Footman, Mountain King, harassing. Okay, take the shop out, but as the staff is already the orb is already available, it is not the greatest loss ever.
Alchemist, middle of the map. Almost running into that Riot army. Seems to be turning around just in time.
One of the wind.
Oh, I think he might be dead. One of the wind indeed. Makes for an easy surround. Oh, not that easy in the end. But that is going to be locked in. That is going to be a kill. That should be level 5 then, shouldn't it?
Well, yeah, it's a level 2 hero. This will also take some time. Mountain King is in to the rescue. Has an invo potion. Can he swap it? He does!
Oh, huge!
Save with the Zeppelin. Oh my god, so gorgeous.
He's got the double Zeppelin this time. This could be used in theory to protect both bases. One is still being used aggressively, of course. Those footies were being annoying for so long. They even took out a Moonwell behind all of this mad action in the north.
Lovely plays. Lovely plays on both sides. Alchemist has to heal a little bit, optimizing the army by rotating out Footman, and only now that second base by Life. Is that too little and too late?
Alchemist still very hurt.
Warden has full mana. Jumping in. Fan of Knives. Couple of right clicks should be enough. Anti-magic popped as well. Can the Mountain King stop this somehow? Shop is killed. Workers as well. Next Fan of Knives, but can't get the kill.
A good heal scroll, good heal spray. Much of this damage has been healed up. Still not really a big army on the human. Blood Mage is 11 seconds off. If he's late with the repair, maybe that Blood Mage is cancelled.
Do you have the time? Bears are strong, but no roar. On the other side, Zeppelin, empty. Warden intercepting here. And the tree shall be safe if they get these footmen. That's another little jump start towards level 6. Blood Mage is out. Bear is down. And now, Sock's true potential will be unlocked.
Did he lose the second Zeppelin, I wonder?
He has still 2.
There's still one in the south. Which almost dies to the Warden here. Get a Panda second now, and at last, Life is getting ready for the counter expo.
Is that too late? Sock can easily go up to 80 in no time. There's not much he has to buy. Attack upgrades coming in as well. Shop has to rebuild. Couple of expenses left and right. Panda is in. Needs to creep. Drunken Haze available, but also some leveling needed for Mountain King, and especially that Alchemist.
Warden looking really strong here. Blink fan. Off we go. More kills. I guess it's only a footman, but it's better than nothing.
Sweet Shadow Meld. Just when the Blood Mage started the Siphon. It doesn't make a big difference in the grand scheme of things, but just shows I know exactly what I have to do. I know exactly what you're going to do, and I'm going to counter that. A little bit of reveal might be possible. We also have Dust. Stormbolt. Oh, Life sleeping at the wheel a little bit. Nothing a Blink can't fix.
Panda, though, creeping very well in the meantime. Zeppelin scouting this. Zeppelin here indeed utilized well. First for the harass, then for the scouting. Could even be used for peasant saves later on. And Alchemist gets to a good level. Fast level 3, but the Blood Mage still has some work to do.
Dryads, Sharking. They can't be targeted by Stormbolt, so that makes them a great choice in these situations. Moon showed the world how strong split up Dryad squads are. Life improving on it. This farm will be revealed, is fixed for now. Uses the Warden basically as a Watcher Ward. Still gets punished for it.
A little bit of Siphon, but honestly not much. It's only level 1 Siphon still. And Sokka's looking for more heal scrolls. He's got 1 so far. Lots of consumables on this Alchemist. He's going to get that heal scroll also. And the Panda's been creeping pretty well. Close to 3. Needs just a little bit more.
I love to see how both players are not crumbling, not showing signs of nervousness. Just play the game, regardless if this is a grand final or a group stage match. Always a little extra to put on top still with all these Zeppelins, all the adjustments. Panda extremely close to 3, as you say. And the Murlocs, yup, they will provide that level 3 right on time.
Yeah, there it is. Zeppelin was finally eliminated as well. The Warden hasn't found a big harass yet against Peasant Economy. She doesn't know if she's got the time right now.
Ooh, these volleys of the Dragonhawks getting more and more scary. Double heal scroll available, mana, potion, and the Wand of Mana stealing too. Little bit of a flank here from the right-hand side. Not too easy to commit. We go for the shop. There might be a potion available. Life has some gold to invest.
Dryad army. Staff saving a Dragonhawk, but now many Dragonhawks caught over here. Might be worth to TP away. We have a reveal to see the units above the trees. Warden low HP. Has to blink out here. Surely. And she does. Behind the trees. Great save so far on the Dragonhawks. Crazy that none of them have died yet.
Yeah.
But it's about to change.
There we go. Was about to praise the Warden for that blink. It's so easy to maneuver the Dragonhawks over the tree. As they are flying units and Dryads are not. They have to go all the way around the trees. But the Warden was one step ahead already. But Sok also has the solution to that with a Stormbolt to the Warden's face. So just a little sign. They know each other inside out. And now we have an anti-magic still. Big, big, big damage, but also big healing. Still Sok holding on to the 2 heal scrolls.
Oh, fan into nowhere. Didn't have vision. Good positioning there on the Dragonhawks. Almost getting a kill on a Dryad. Sok still playing a very evasive game. Doesn't really want to fight. He's forcing Dryads and going for mortar teams in the back. Ooh, now everything's hurt. Heal scroll was necessary right there. Yes. One more Dragonhawk seems to be about to die. He's playing a dangerous game here.
Is it about the Dragonhawks or is it about the Mortars? The frag shards upgrades is there already, but he's maxed out at 80. He doesn't want to push up to more than that. A Dragonhawk unfortunately flies into the creeps, maybe just optimizing army. What ruined Kao was not the Dragonhawks, was not the heroes. It was the Mortars many times. Does life have a solution to this?
Triple heal scroll now as well on the human side. Hero level still not that impressive, but Sok, the way he is running around the map, buying time for his Mortar Team tech transition. This is the mastery right now that he's showing. And yeah, of course, against Dragonhawks, you have to go Dryas. There's not really anything else you can do. And then the Mortar Team's designed to counter those.
Kao was trying with mass talents against this. Looked really good, but you need huge economy for it to make that transition happen. We got level 2 Blood Mage now. We are still chasing, but for Sok, that's just buying time, I guess. Warden blasting through her mana, 5.4 only. Great Dragonhawk. Warden has to blink out again. Always playing around the bash, though. Always a level of safety in Life's play.
Yeah, did get bashed here a little bit. That makes things a little bit closer, perhaps, than he would have liked. Again, good saves on the Dragonhawks, by the way. This whole encounter in the south, being annoying, buying time. All this time, he only lost one single Dragonhawk to the Night Elf, and I guess one to the Creep.
I guess so. More upgrades. Second armor upgrade first. Life also. Second armor upgrade, but for him it's the 4th in total. Life struggles to get a great connection to these Dragonhawks. Movement with them, stellar.
Second armor upgrade for the Dragonhawks and Stormhammer. Sok is setting up for 100 supply. Trying to build the ultimate army with a bunch of heal scrolls as well. And with his activity, he was able to stop the Warden from ever harassing the peasants. This is always the biggest danger. Once the Warden gets level 5, all of a sudden peasants start dying everywhere. You're behind, you have to remake, it costs you more gold, the Warden levels up more. But Sok has prevented this masterfully this whole time.
Yeah, keeps Life pinned at the south. Still 2-base. He's not too uncomfortable with it, but can he follow up? Building extra Moonwells once again, as mana is so important. Gotta keep the Warden fresh. Invo Potion drain with the Blood Mage, trailing behind. Wait a second, there is no staff ready. You do have the time now. Fan, kill!
Oh, that's the opening found. The Warden could follow up with even more peasant kills. Maybe. Right now, she's going towards the Dragonhawks.
Oh, can't really connect. Blink on cooldown. Dragonhawks moving away. Middle of the map belongs to Life now. Making a trip to the shop pretty much immediately. Hard to get these Invo Potions. Whenever you move out on the map, a Stormbolt is just a second away. It is 3 heal scrolls versus 1. That's better than what Kao had before.
Time now for the Panda to creep mass Dryads with really good upgrades. 3-2 in the works. Warden now caught by the heroes down south. NK with the Stormbolt. Being annoying here also with the Alchemist. But no Blood Mage here at the moment.
Thing to notice, Sok's Zeppelin plays have stopped, more or less. They weren't too effective in the beginning of the game, and then he rather used them for protection. Warden is all he needs. With the TP here, Dragonhawks, of course, far away. Red spot was Cloak of Flames. Now our Chinese friends have something to discuss, I guess.
Sok now going into upkeep. Lots of moon juice was drained, by the way, during the nighttime. During the daytime, I mean. But now at night, we are regenerating. He does have Wellspring. I do appreciate that. Lumber was no issue here for either player. Thanks, of course, to the Shredder.
Life has lots of gold. When will he use it? Sok is at 100. This is the moment. The gold mines are still there. 2 minutes of mining. How greedy are you, Life, to squeeze more gold out of the 2 bases you got? Warden caught. Stormbolt needs a blink. No. The damage is crazy. Anti-magic necessary as well. This was almost Life's life.
Dude, not just a bash would have killed her. Just 1 or 2 more Dragonhawks would have killed her.
Griffin damage as well.
Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful with that, buddy. Here it is. Ultimate army. Everything's showing up. This is all in for Sok. He has to win right here, right now.
Panda hurt, has a TP. Hood of Cunning, not ideal. Are we bringing the... Yeah, we bring the Mortars again with the Zeppelin. Only 3 out of 4. The big fight to decide map 1.
Tries trying to get into the back. Take out that Zeppelin. More teams doing these damage so far. The Warden in the middle of everything. Was it she dying? Yes, she was. Just too much stuff happening. Level 5 hero dead. No chance for an Avatar of Vengeance. No more Fan of Knives.
With the heal scroll, very unfortunate. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, but the heal scrolls are always there. Sok in control. The mortars are destroying these Dryad armies once again. 5-3-3. Sock looks unstoppable. 89 food. No first hero for life. A bit too much chaos. A bit too much panic. And now he's way too close to the mortars. Triple kill, baby. GG. Sock is unstoppable.
Absolutely. Sock on a roll right now. Great play here by him. The Warden wasn't even in a bad spot. She got decent levels. Expo came up somewhat later, but without problems. We got the big Dryad army again. But the mortar teams, you pointed out, the mortar teams seem to be the X factor that makes Sock win in the end. 4 mortar teams with the Zeppelin blow up those Dryads that you forced earlier with the Dragonhawks.
Warden starts very conservative, not taking any risks, not going for the mercenary camp, which was destroyed. The creep route was destroyed earlier by Sock against Kaho, knowing that Kao would be going for it. Way less of an opportunity for this MK early, no progress. And live, Mass Hunts. Huntress Hall coming in. Maybe it is time again to go for more pressure. Maybe it is time again to not let the human unfold. Don't allow mass air, don't allow tier 3, and try to crack him. Life has been extraordinary. With AP pushes, he eliminated Happy in the semi-final on map 5 with an AP push. Very, very few do it better. His regular strategy would be a Dryad AP push on tier 2. Now, switching it up. How good are the Huntress in Life's hands? Again, in case you weren't here earlier, Life has been a almost robotic Demon Hunter, Naga, Dryad, Bear player for ages. But recently he found more creativity. But what Sock found is an Ancient of War. He knows what's up. He knows the pressure is rising. Will he just switch to a one-base play? No! Confidently building up that tower. And he finds the first AP already. He got his footmen all over the map. He got his eyes all over the map. And the game plan for Life is out there. This is an easy cancel. Will the attack then go towards the main? Life could hope that Sock is overcommitting to defenses at the expo and exposing his main, where there are militia, of course. It's hard to overexpose your main. We need hunts, and we need them damn fast. We got the resources, we got the supply open. These Engines of War have to do work. They're a big investment. 160 each, that's half a tech. Life also has to play this rather careful. You cannot afford to lose Huntress to Stormbolts. But the Footmen. The Footmen are the MVP so far. Now that he knows it, can he stop it? Wisp saved to the mercenary camp. We are pretty much just counter-expanding now. A little bit unfortunate that the end snare hits here. So we abandon the push idea. We abandon the AP idea. We still go through with hunts, but we counter-expand. At the moment, there's not enough gold for that. After the creep spot, there will be. Sock in a good position. Punishes the Ancient of War. Like, you're not getting any value off of this. I'm gonna punish you along the way. Mountain King here. Sasquatch is gone, but archers are hurt. Warden is hurt. Sock continues to find amazing solutions. Level 3, and it's Shadow Strike. As we mentioned, this is a development of the past few days. A Warden trying to nuke this MK. No block here, but the Shadow Strike mana is still very good. No TP. Blocks himself a little bit. Exclamation mark. No deny. Warden level 3.3. The newfound weapon against MKs. For such a long time, Shadow Strike has been on the shelf. It was Blink, it was Fan of Knives, it was AoE attacks, but hero kills are looking good.
Yeah, especially with the hunts, it seems quite nice. You have the normal damage against the MK plus the Shadow Strike. You have a lot of more options to pressure him with these, additions. And we have a good number of hunts as well, not just stopping at 2 at 3 as many would do. We're up to 4 already.
This is a lot of pressure. You can bully the Footman. You can maybe aim for some Zeppelin drops into bases when there's no guard towers. Tech is on the way. Expo, a little bit late, but on the way. And it's still a lot earlier than in game 1.
Mountain King still has to wait a little bit. 15 seconds, and then we're going to have him back. Footy's getting ready for the next maneuver over at the lab. I guess MK could staff on over there. They're going to start creeping with a shredder. But it's been seen. But no, Night Elf close by to be aggressive.
Not yet. Okay, both are opening up laboratories. Shredders in one-on-one becoming more and more important. So what did Life do after the Mountain King kill? I don't think too much. I don't think it hurt Sock too much.
The player's forces are under attack.
They got the level 3 on the MK still. That's very important. Finally gets those boots. Didn't staff, by the way, so he's got that available still to get away if necessary. Going up to the lab. Oh, Huntress dies to the creeps. I guess that's better than dying to the Mountain King.
Is the Mountain King aiming for that sweet, sweet Zeppelin? He got the gold. Might not be available only at daytime. There it is. Perfect timing on these Zeppelins throughout the series, man. Oy, 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 oy. We get a very unique tier 2 opener of Lore and Wind. We get an early Hippo against these Zeppelin plays.
Okay. Understandable with how annoying they've been. It's going to slow down the lore, maybe the other lore, or the tier 3. But then again, with the Shredder, you have plenty of lumber, so it shouldn't be a big delay. And Life is in position to defend this.
Not just yet. Oh. Sock doesn't like this position with Hans, with Warden. The main looks a lot more exposed. Looks a lot more juicy with the buildings in production.
He could get that one lore, probably. Or easily kill Wisps as well. Ancient of Wind, not quite in time.
Yesterday in the Dach relegation, we had a match between Phoenix and Shosh, and there one Hippo won the game. It's a Fairy Dragon, because that Fairy Dragon can't be Storm Bolted. Still has very little tickle damage, but very little can attack it. Maybe the Fairy Dragon is the better choice.
I remember a time many years ago when against Mass Air, Lola was trying to beat them with Fairy Dragons. And that looked kind of decent against Dragonhawks and Griffins until the gyros came. Was then a bit of a massacre.
Yeah, that's not ideal. But otherwise, with the Hippo, there would have been a Stormbolt already. It's great for scouting, I think. Night Elf's leaning a lot into magic immunity at the moment with Dryads. Makes sense against the strong human spells. Shadow Strike bullying again. One though, close to 4. Oh, stopped attacking for a little bit so it stays above the Stormbolt threshold. Was waiting patiently. Sock was not, and then an easy kill eventually. Yeah, I think the Fairy Dragon is a glorified scout. It's like a gyro. It's amazing. I love it.
Yep, pretty cool. Agree. By the way, we get another Sobi mask. Why not? Let's see if we can get up to 10 Sobi masks today. Seems to be the day of the mask after all.
Dragonhawks.
Life is again leveling up the Warden. Upon level 5, or maybe even a bit sooner, Panda should be the joining hero once more.
Yeah, we get the AoE damage now with Fan of Knives necessary. Got the kill against the Mountain King early on. Shadow Strike did its job. Picked up a couple of footmen there as well. So if the attention is on the is on the Fairy Dragon, maybe the Dryads can reach.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, push coming. Trying to make use of the Hunts before they're completely useless. But since Hunts got a lot worse versus buildings, there's nothing to win here really.
Life also going into upkeep pretty early on. Mass Dryads it's gonna be, no surprise there.
It's under siege.
There's 2 Dragonhawks scouting and harassing up in the north. Getting the Shredder kill here would be huge, but Dragonhawks, especially in low numbers, not really the most impressive damage.
What they kind of do is to lure out the Wisps, so they are a bit out of position away from the Moonwells. And since this matchup is so much about upgrades, I think this can have a tiny bit of an impact. And in this grand final, it seems like every little bit has so much impact. If an upgrade is delayed, if a transition is delayed. I like that. At least you do something.
Oh, MK. Oh, the timing. He could have stopped taking the item, but he's going for the Panda instead. There's Rejuve. Huge Rejuve. Ring of Regen on the Alchemist. He's super tanky all of a sudden. The Panda barely getting away. What a Rejuve that is. Barely enough. The Dryads, the ones to pay the price.
Mountain King still has mana. There's another Stormbolt. Oh, is there? No, there's not. Not after this one here. No staff available for life. This hurts. Panda almost dead. Bear punished for the rescue. Fan of Knives, okay, but not leading to any kills. Sock has a humongous supply lead.
With a heal spray over the top. It's only level 1 so far, but about to level that one up to level 2 in a moment. Speaking of level 2, Panda now as well, with another footman going down. And something died somewhere. Must have been a creep. MK now 4, Alchemist 3. Sock's levels are looking great this game, unlike the previous map.
Yep. And the footies are coming already. The peasants are coming already. Very, very different push than last game. No ultra late, no mortars. Fairy Dragon sees it coming, so he knows he's on a timer. Spent that gold. He has 500 only. This must be one of these marvelous Night Elf defenses that we've seen many times. And the setup is all right. We got Moonwells here to support. We got the Shredder here to support. Lumber is fine. He wants to queue. There's one more creep spot for level 5 on the Warden before he goes for the defense.
And thankfully, this is just enough for the Warden to hit it. There we go. At last, level 5. The Panda is lacking behind. He's not level 3 yet. This is not the optimal timing that you're hoping for.
Moonwells punished a little bit. Warden stepping in. Fan immediately. Stormbolt immediately. Both really, really quick. But of course, with the bolt goes Siphon. Invo Potion has to do something about it. The Panda cleans up the back. There's lots of paper towers that he has to deal with. Army is scattered throughout these chokes.
Good Rejuve again. Warden healing up. MK seems to be a little bit low on mana already. Oh, Final Knives. Breath of Fire. Big damage. And trying to heal against it. Heal spray. Heal scrolls. There's a big heal scroll as well. And lots of Dryads dying. Huge supply lead for Sock.
Looking amazing for him. If that Expo falls, of course, the game is completely over. Warden struggling with mana. Moonwells almost depleted here. Was a couple too many pickups throughout the entire game. The Huntress fell very, very quickly. Even a Bear fell quickly. And the leveling, not yet enough. Siphon, again, not really punished. Trying now. We don't have... Oh, we do have a staff ready on that Mountain King. Things are getting weird once again with the Dragonhawks here. Drunken Haze, but no follow-up Breath of Fire.
Is the Alchemist ever going to run out of mana? He has another heal spray to use. More damage on the Dragonhawks. They're so hurt for so long. How much have they been healed for? Tremendous amounts. And now the shop is finishing as well. We get clarities, potions, mana pots, and everything. And the Alchemist keeps that healing up.
The towers are slowly crouching forward. Moonwell depleted. Killed. There is no Nature's Blessing. Not much armor here. Life has to break this contain right now.
Can he do it? Might the Warden get level 6 somehow? At this point, it feels like that's what he needs. Level 6, Ultimate, Avatar Vengeance. That might be his ticket still to win this game. Rise coming in, looking for the tower cancels. They're gonna get one. The Panda eats the Stormbolt to the face. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, good damage. Waiting for the next Final Knives. There it is. More Dragonhawks going down. But the Panda, he must not fall. He cannot fall. The Panda with the bash, almost dead. A little bit more healing from the Moonwell.
He's engaging though. There's no staff. What can he do? Blood Mage gets the kill. Life just walks out with the Panda. Warden running the show for now. Shredder is coming in. Dragonhawks as well. Super hurt. Life, unfortunately, running the Dryads into the tower. Big damage. How much Moonwell juice is still available? The Siphon is gone. Maybe that opens up the battlefield for the Warden now.
She's kind of low mana as well, but the mana potion's still there. MK, he might be dead. Can he be saved somehow? I'm not sure. The Warden blinked in, trying to get the kill on the Mountain King, maybe. MK is sturdy, refusing to go down. It's a Tree of Life that falls, and the MK falling back to the shop, healing up. Looks like Sock's got this 2-0 in the bag.
Overcommitment to the Mountain King, man. Great save by Sock. It looked sketchy for a second. The repair maybe a second too late. Now Dryads falling to the tower. Great addition. Great change of tempo for Sock. Not relying on the reliable tier 3 push that won him so many games today already. But no, don't make your opponent feel comfortable. Don't be too predictable. Panda, Warden, both struggling. Again, aiming for that Mountain King. But this is the last Hail Mary if that one fails, and it does. This is guaranteed game for Sock.
Panda on 4 HP. What are you doing here, buddy? Don't get extinct. Not for this. Panda somehow still surviving, but life will have to give it up. It is GG and a strong 2-0 lead for Sock in this grand final.
This guy has turned into such a monster versus Night Elf. It feels like the Kahos and Lives of this world can't really follow. They can't crack the code. He is invincible in this matchup, it seems like. Life, for the sake of the grand final, we hope for a big mana potion. We hope for some invul potions. And no steals, of course, clean creeps. How sturdy as a competitor is Life? He knows he has this huge opportunity. He just defeated Happy, kicked them out. When Happy and 40 are out of the way is free to the championship. And then you meet the next force that is Sock. You go down 0-2. How do you handle that heat?
I have to put up or shut up right now for Life. Had some great wins already in this tournament. Right now, though, against Sock seems to be having a bit of trouble. Earlier against Happy's Undead seemed to be looking a bit more convincing, but we're still somewhat early in the series. If Life wins here now, it's still anybody's series to take, and this still might go any way. But losing this would be a bit of a catastrophe.
Yeah. Sometimes the smallest change can make the biggest impact, whether that's a timing, whether that's an item, whether that's an engagement. And Life needs something like that right now. The idea with the... Like, he wanted to change a lot. He opened up with Hunts. He went for that Fairy Dragon Ancient of Wind. And I don't think these changes were necessarily bad. Oh my god, the one with the mana potion is the Mountain King. Did Sock, like, figure out Happy's item hack?
Well, he has an item also that could have big impacts. The Scroll of the Beast, and we do see Ancient of War twice. Is it going to be Hunts again? Huntress all in. It's always a bit risky to go for, of course. There's not a big plan B for that strategy. But specifically with Scroll, could be really sick. Warden, though, jumps into the main base, hurting those peasants right away. Gets 1 kill.
Arcane Tower is still down for 30 seconds. Nothing really to fear. Walks out, though, so not get trapped. Could go in again if she wants to blast through all the mana and get some kills. Was only 1 so far. We don't see a Huntress Hall on Live side. Oh, 1 kill. 2 kills. Okay, more impactful. And also Sock is not scouting that much this game.
One Ancient of War gonna go down. Sock should be able to get 1 Bursey here pretty easy. Not enough for both. What is this game that we're looking at right now? It's a tower push. Here come the boys.
Oh my god. And he saw it. He saw it, he saw it, he saw it. 1 Ancient of War down, 1 more to go, but not in the base. This is like shades of Starbuck. Mountain King tower push on Twisted. Classic Starbuck move.
Yeah, he got the double Bursey. I thought he wasn't going to be able to. I didn't think he had the gold, but I guess he did. Double Berserker here against 0 right now. The Warden, is she just dead or what?
Blink! Safe! Moonwell! Okay, Life lives! And the Shadow Priest is done as well. Very few forces here now. Archers hiding in the shadow. There is no dust. This was the move to stay in the game. Ancient of War, very aggressive. Towers are here now.
More mercenaries required, but look at Sock. He took away the Shadow Priest as well. Just no mercs for Life.
Oh man, this is so troublesome now. A little bit of healing. He gets the kill once again. This leads him to... Oh, he doesn't actually. So, level 3 denied. Life tried to get the towers up, tried to get the Ancients up. He's under so much pressure now.
Everything's hurt everywhere, dude. Long range Stormbolt, Warden in trouble, not dead yet. Berserker's low HP, Archer's low HP, Archer's chasing. MK looking for the pickoff. One tower is gonna be getting cancelled though. Still decent piercing damage here, and all those units close to dying for the human.
Oh, this is crazy chaotic. How do you heal though? It's nighttime. Moonwells have a little bit of moon juice for you. We get lots of attacks on these wisps on the left-hand side. Good kills, but this tower push seems almost abandoned, but we don't have a tech yet.
Yeah, the mass archers are holding well. Ooh, man, that looked scary. That warden is still getting chased by a footman. Now we're seeing a proxy shop being built. Region Scroll is going to have huge value here once more. And we're not done yet.
Warden has a staff, moves to the other mercenary camp. Sock is there, could get some. Did he get some already? Warden is not investing here. So far, we're not spending the gold. Warden just blinked back. Interesting move. Oh, the Region Scroll. The Region Scroll. You gotta stop that Region Scroll.
Huge healing right here, right now. Huge archer army also.
Yep.
No tech, no expo. It's just tier 1, one base with, of course, the human trying to tower push. Still lots of peasants here. You can try this again.
And everything
defend.
is healthy.
Oh, defense about to be done.
Oh, that's crazy. Then only Fan of Knives does damage. Stormbolt to the face. Level 3 for her now. Next Moonwell about to be ready. There's a block. Fan of Knives freeing her. There's a Moonwell far in the back. It's not getting stopped. Has to drop the circlet here to get more efficient healing. Life hanging on by a thread. The footmen are chasing, but very, very slowly. Berserker's in. Warden still a good amount of mana. And that Moonwell is finishing.
One footy waiting at the Merc camp already. Sokka's getting ready for more Merc reinforcements. Warden taking a bit more damage here. Would love to get her hands on the footy. He's gonna blink across. And a big Fan of Knives.
Nasty. 3 is unlocked. More footy. Sock with the retreat. Don't tell me he saves every single one. Next Fan of Knives for the triple kill.
Yeah, huge kills right there. MK not on par with level 3. It's daytime now. That means Mud Golem and Burzy and Mauler available. Huge hires for life.
All to life. Sock doesn't get this round. He might get some in the north. Yep, Muddy and the Mauler available for Sock because he put the farm down there. Hashtag fix farms. We got Mountain King level 3 getting stronger and stronger. Daytime now though. These Moonwells will not regenerate for minutes.
What a weird game this is. Double Ancient of War though. Really good wood shield in the front. Shadow Priest goes down, but whatever. That's the least important piece right now. I think Cow is looking pretty solid here to break this siege.
I don't know, man. That arcane, though, that's been broken. There's still a shop. There's still a farm. There's still a backup tower. The reinforcements for Sokka coming in. Stormbolt to the face. Again, the fear of Bash is always with us.
Lots of piercing damage. Those towers cancelled easily once again. Clarity Potion, nicely cancelled by that Mauler from Kaho.
Life.
That shop can't finish soon enough. We need some Moonstones.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the greatest investment now. Archers still in the green. Ancients as well. Arcane Towers won't do damage. The most reliable part of this army at the moment doesn't have mana, and then Arcane Towers are kind of bad. This Mauler will give a lot of XP to that Warden. Gets the kill. Was that a little bit too cheeky?
MK looking for the big kill on the Burzy. Can he deny that one maybe? Not really. More experience for the Mountain King, but the Warden's closer to 4. She's almost there. Arcane Tower, not done yet. Archer's all so hurt.
Oh.
They do get the cancel though.
Close, 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 close. Muddy biting the dust. Fan of Knives level 4. Both Berserkers might be dying if the Warden is in range. The slow is wearing off. Fan of Knives, little bit of healing. Archers, say hello.
Oh.
And that's huge losses for Sock.
Absolutely. Low supply on both sides. 22 versus 28. More Mercs. Going to the Night Elf though. Slow. MK. This might be the death for the MK.
Oh, Muddy to save the day. I was thinking Muddy is here, but whose side is he on? As there's no color indicator. The slow gives it away. And Life with an insane hold here on Twisted. We got a series.
What an important game that was. Ooh, tons and tons of pressure that Life was under, but he doesn't crack. Really good here, the way he was defending with the Warden. So close to death so many times. But he made the Mass Archers the way he was supposed to. Very important also, went for the Ancients of War to help in the defense. And finally got some Mercenaries. But that was close. He was really close to breaking there. Could the Demon Hunter still cause some trouble, though? This takes a while to creep. In come the Wisps. Ooh, detonates. Oh, detonate's gonna be hugely important, but the Water Elemental dodges it. Well done by Sock so far. Next detonate. Also prevented. But Demon's about to be there.
Well, well. With a ring of protection. You know what that means. Sock gets a zombie mask! Are you kidding me, man? This guy... All stars align for him. Demon Hunter abandons this harass, goes into the main, still didn't select a spell, and he's blocked.
So
oh
close.
My god.
So close. Peasants get behind the wall just in time. Maybe he can get one peasant here with immolation. Should be able to. Maybe even a second. Oh, look at the footy block.
Bruh.
No way.
Bro. How
Fuck,
good
what have you been drinking?
How good can you be at standing in the way? He's like a 90-year-old at the discounter paying with pennies.
A player's forces are
Very
under
impressive.
attack.
Very impressive, man. That's a dangerous early game. That can go south really quick. If the detonates land and the Demon Hunter there comes in a little bit faster, gets those kills, but Sock holds firm. And he's going for a one-base play once again.
Can the Demon Hunter carry this then? It's one base on both sides. Is the Night Elf ahead in one base? How much can the Demon Hunter carry? Archmage got good inventory also, can't be pressured that much with the Demon Hunter thanks to the ring.
Archer so far close, so close to the human base is very suspicious. This reeks of a Wisp telestaff play. Yeah.
Also trying with that Wisp, but Sock has his eyes everywhere and he counters the movement very, very well. He got that staff, but no target to step onto.
Yeah, Footy outside the main is looking for a Wisp already. But I think it's still fine for life here. He is not facing a level 3 Archmage yet, so it's not that scary, I don't think. But he's about to hit level 3. Militia moving out.
Great awareness by Sock. Moves towards the Expo.
Player's forces are under attack.
Finds the Wisp again. Holy crap. Sock is so on point.
Okay, we got a good number of archers here, though. 6 archers and a decently equipped Demon Hunter. How well can he hold against this human push? No mana burns, so plenty of mana on this AM. Ridiculous, in fact, amounts of mana on
You know what's also ridiculous, dude? The Hunter's Hall is starting only now.
Ooh.
I guess he doesn't have the resource anyway. Wants the Naga ASAP to stop this. And then for this attack, there's no lures for Sock to cancel. This might work out in his favor, actually.
Yeah, the thing is, on one base, you don't go for Dryads early anyways. You rush tier 3, you rush Bears. So I guess it's not that terrible of a thing. And the Naga can look for some kills here, maybe. Showing up with a cold arrow. Just 3 footies over here, split apart. This was not so painful yet, but the AM still in the main base. Still preventing the tier 3 tech.
3 seconds for the Hunter's Hall seems to be safe. He invested quite a bit of mana into that. Speaking of investments, lots and lots of archers on life side. Not the greatest impact here when it comes to the fights against the footies, but for creeping, they will be really good. And many, many Demon Hunter Naga combos have carried games with level 3-2, level 4-3, and of course later at 5-5. Gotta reach that at some point.
Sock is making an MK.
Oh.
Over Blood Mage that we normally see against Demon Hunter. Is that because of Sobi Mask? Maybe.
I mean, Blood Mage doesn't make that much sense against Naga. Makes sense against Demon Hunter, of course.
Player's forces are under attack.
He's a good frontliner always. Might be burned, though. Not sure if the Sobi Mask changes too much there.
MK is spotted very early on. Greets the Demon Hunter immediately with the Stormbolt, getting a little bit of arcane mana burned. Doesn't feel good, Demon Hunter, now, does it?
Hey, this is the one Demon Hunter without the mana burn, okay? Leave him alone.
Tomo free training might be coming in later. Also, this is looking like a Zeppelin play this time by Life. Sok has been a big fan of Zeppelin so far in this tournament. But seems like Life now is going to be returning the favor.
We have
Archmage, by the way. This whole time, being so annoying. Killing Wisps in the main base again and again.
But good juggling by Life. And the Zeppelin has arrived once again, perfectly at daytime. Exactly the timing that Sok was looking for. Wisp can heal at the Moonwells if they want to. And will Sok respond immediately? The drop is here.
Sok didn't exactly see it coming, but he's close by still. MK with the rest of the army gonna show up to try to slow this down. Speaking of slow, Sorcerer's slow against Zeppelin is really good. Makes maneuvering that a lot harder. And the workshop is coming for the counter with the gyro.
Life building lures.
Still no lures.
Yeah, they are. They're coming outside the base. One in a very weird spot. Sok finds the first one at least at the former orange spot. Mountain King rifles dealing with this so far so well. Sok with losses, little anti-air, but there is anti-air. And now you gotta respond to that Archmage finally, I guess, as they start to destroy the Moonwells. Lots of expenses for Sok again. Good decision making and all the patience.
If Sok decides to go creeping a little bit, and he creeps the red camp over there, and finds and kills double Ancient of Lore, that would be really bad.
Yep.
Still an incentive to stay active with this Zeppelin and distract from those lures.
He finds them. That's insane. How many foot? We only have 2 footmen. It's not too much. Switching into workshop already for mortars. That Wisp detonate might be a free water elemental just freshly summoned. Bears are coming. Gyro in as well for scouting. Look, the Night of main base all over the place.
Naga doesn't have a TP.
Oh.
Um,
Oh, that's risky. Also, no Fork Lightning. Here
Mister?
comes the Gyro. Oh, what a counter. Oh, what a counter. The rifles say hello too. How do you get out here against the Stormbolt Life? That was sweet. But that is also the end. Sok counters Life every step of the way on Tidehunters. And he got now 3 match points.
Sok right now, so sick. He was anticipating this Demon Hunter again, wasn't he? Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be going Archmage here.
Yeah, correct. Again, 2 different ways. All the humans started off with rifle pushes here. Recently, 40 has switched to expansions again, as the rifle pushes aren't that easy to deal with, it turns out, if the Night Elf is well leveled. For Life, it's an incredibly tough situation. His scouting brought him so far, and now Sok is countering that scouting with stuff like this footy chase, with everything that we've seen on Tidehunters. He takes a big weapon of Life away. The Demon Hunter has to carry this weight.
Would love to pick up a lot of items early. Always makes a huge difference for the Demon, whether he's well equipped or not well equipped. This is going to be a crucial factor for him for the entire game. And Sok is going for that instant gold mine creep. Demon Hunter on the way to harass, but he's still a bit out.
On the way indeed. Must be immolation then, I guess. Relatively simple to creep. It's the Lionhorn of Stormwind. Not bad, but it's not mana. Wisp coming in. Could get a last hit here. Super important if that detonate goes through, because that's level 2. Another one.
And the last hit stolen as well. Yeah, nice.
The workers are not looking too healthy, man. Just call in sick, boys.
New militia reinforcing from the main base. There's no archers here helping out just yet. Okay, 2 peasants killed, 1 last hit stolen. Decent early harass.
Archers were on the way, unfortunately waking up the turtles there. Agree, also not committing too much. Doesn't want to get surrounded there, Vanilla. still chasing some footmen. Archmage can continue creeping pretty much right away. How much aggression now? Can you find the balance, Life?
Archmage to get level 3 would need an orange camp, maybe even orange and green. One of the greens being taken away by the Demon Hunter. Items for him, to be honest, not that good yet. No ring, no claws, no slippers. Would love a little bit more in the stat department.
And no mana burn against this. Archer, block. Nice awareness. Gets another chip damage in. Counter Expo by Life is the play. No ultra aggression. Trying to get that up. And Sock is not out on the map just now. We expand on the neighboring starting position at the top. If this is scouted, though. This is...
Yeah, I was thinking about the same. Sock has been looking great all day with his footy scouting. For once, it seems like he's lacking that footman scout right now.
And also, we have to say, Turtle Rock has been rotated into the map pool just recently again with the update. And the show match has happened before. So maybe it's an advantage for Life that Sock doesn't know everything that Life is doing on this very map.
Next attack with the Demon Hunter against the expansion with Immolation, looking to do some good damage. Once the Arcane's done, that's going to be a lot harder. But the archers are easily pushed back.
With as footmen do, waiting for the defense. No tower, no tech just yet. Hunter's Hall this time very much in time. Archers fleeing, but also distracting a little bit. Sends them a touch to the left. Back into the main base, just so though Sock is not moving upright. Except this one footy maybe.
Oh, thinking about it. Not finding it yet though. If the Tree of Life finishes, the second hero Naga joining just now, I feel like Life is in a decent position here to stabilize, especially considering AM isn't level 3. He's not that scary just yet. We don't even have defend. I feel like Life's in a pretty comfortable spot right now.
So far, so good. Tech has started Blacksmith early. The footy went to the north, but he didn't went to the right-hand side. He checked on the natural to see if the creeps are still there, and the creeps were still there. But the Expo is just a hair further to the right, and is not showing himself. This could be a huge win if he continues to hide now.
Yeah, Archmage here are having trouble with the leveling quite late now on level 3 indeed. But the tech has begun. The Expo has been mining for a good while. And nice scouting again by Life. Joining the Wisp there with a telestaff. He's close to defend the tree, which still seemingly hasn't been spotted.
Yeah, Sock has no idea. He goes to the green, he goes to the orange, and the tree can move towards the spot. Bit lucky, but also what could have Sock done here? It's only 5 footmen. Naga Demon Hunter look nice. This is gonna be level 3 here with one more kill. Got it! And Immolation just got a lot hotter.
Yeah, huge. That also prevents level 3 on the AM for a little bit longer. Archmage super hurt. Can he be run down with those boots maybe? Getting blocked by the footies.
Not even sure if that's on purpose right now. Now it might be. Archmage safe. Next question. Do we have a shop? It just finished at the Expo in the main. Now a kingdom for mana burn, eh? To get the kill, but doesn't have it. Has to go all the way to the main. And the footman sees it now when the Naga is creeping already. This will be fork lightning. I don't think the footman can do much here. Archmage gotta be quick. He ran past the shop. He's slot starved. And he gotta continue running.
Are creating so much space here, forcing the AM to run for a long while. Ring of the Archmagi, great item also to be given to the demon later. Life's Expo timing, when's it gonna start getting the gold in? Like 8 minutes 40. That seems to be a decent time still. Is that gonna be enough to hold on against the human death ball?
Tier 3 on the way. Naga needs to level. We need strong fork lightnings. There's no space here on this map, of course, for Zeppelin drops because there simply are no Zeppelins. No laboratory here on this map. Wisps are moving over, so Sock knows that the Entangle will be finished soon. He says, okay, that's with the harass. That didn't really work too well, did it? Let's creep a little bit. I want my level 3. Sacrifices a footman for it. And what's his choice? Rifle, caster, deathball, indeed.
And MK again.
And MK again.
And this time around, Demon Hunter surely has to retrain. We got some time here. He's going to have good gold streaming in soon from the expo. In fact, the Haunted Gold Mine, or rather the Entangled, is done right now.
Still so much pressure on life. Sock trying to poke a little bit, forcing stabs, forcing retreats, forcing life off the map so he can't creep up to level 3. Everybody knows how important these levels are in this matchup. Wisp 1 or 2 killed. Lumber is looking alright though, given that the tech has started and he has a little budget here in general. Naga, big level now. And a Wand of Mana Stealing, which is fantastic against the Mountain King. But slowly and steady, gotta take care of this tree somehow.
Ivory Towers picked up by the MK immediately. We got Sock and Upkeep starting to spend his bank. He's going to go for a big timing push running across the map quite soon, I imagine, while the MK is trying to creep a bit, get level 2 at least. And if life doesn't retrain, this MK is going to be more dangerous than he would like.
Yeah, mana burns should be the way. Archmage playing a nice little decoy. Water Elemental will expire soon. Both will be rich. Sock is spending already 900 gold, 64 food. Life at the moment conservative. Building... Oh, Archmage! Dryads are here. Wait a minute. If you take that TP, that's a lot of healing that needs to be done.
MK now revealed. Now he knows he's going to need to retrain sooner rather than later. Sock doesn't quite have his full death ball assembled just yet. He's close to the main base, though. Fighting with Militia here could be quite helpful.
Yeah, Naga...
Oh, he saves the rifle as well. Sick.
It was. Naga only joining now for the Staff and the Orb. That is too important to not have it. And the bears are coming in for the reju. We don't have this spell outside of the 2 breakers.
2 archers going down. Not really devastating losses, I suppose. Sock still has a big bank. He's researching upgrades, of course. But he still needs heal scrolls as well. Human, when going for a push like that, always want to have some heal scrolls to work with.
Good nuke with the Fork Lightning 2. Roar needs another reju soon. Mountain King, Demon Hunter. The reju is insane. Town Portal Staff both saved.
Buying more time for our Night Elf player. Life now maybe has the time to go for the shop. He wants to get some items. He wants to get an invul and heal scroll. And ideally also Tome of Retraining. Can he afford all that? He's got a decent gold back.
Yeah, he got low lumber though. 4 lumber wisps only. Hopefully that won't break him. He's rebuilding them now, so that will help. The gold will be spent on items first and foremost. Gotta sacrifice a few HP for that. Reju will always be there for you. Big invul potion for the Demon Hunter. Best he could have found.
And I guess Sock is not going to be going for that death ball push. At least not yet.
Tier 3.
He's going for tier 3, setting up another tower. Maybe even thinking about a 3rd base, which would be wild on Turtle Rock. Taking his time, playing it patient.
We have seen a few more in a fireplace. I don't know how effective that's going to be against Life, who oftentimes has a good touch if he needs Wisp detonates or not. What else? Triple hero, of course, great. Staff's great.
What is the 3rd hero going to be? I feel like there's 3 options. Blood Mage, Pally, or Alchemist.
Yeah, would agree. Pally, I think, makes most sense.
Yeah, especially if you position him well and make sure not to get mana burned. Those holy lights on the MK, first and foremost, are very, very good. Mountain King looking not too tanky, to be honest. He found all damage items, pretty much. Not much defense.
Love the Dryad squad scouting. Now Live knows he has time for the red spot. Sock is far away. Ancient makes sure in the middle there's no movement. Gotta be quick here. Level 4 and 3. Life's levels are not where they want to be, but at least he did retrain.
Mana burn definitely going to be much needed very soon. Big red camp item here. For him... Wait, what is it? I don't see it.
Battle bongos.
Ah, yeah.
For a little bit of
On both
damage.
sides, I guess.
Defend upgrades. Wisp repair. Live knows the clock is ticking. Can he distract and force Sock back into a base trade again?
There's a wall off here at the human expansion. The peasants can't be reached too easily. But the town hall can be reached. Can he try to force a kill here? And who's going to force the kill first?
It's not much surface area. Only 2 bears and the heroes. Workers falling. Roar applied. Yeah, Live knows, man. The positioning is not great enough. This might be a fight without a single Moonwell. Blizzard, transition. This has plagued the Night Elves for a very, very long time. Sock, if you win here, you win the tournament.
Rock fighting perhaps a bit earlier than they would have liked. Still lots of research coming in, upgrades coming, master training and frag shards not yet ready for this fight. Invo on the MK didn't get mana burn for a short while. He's got one more Stormbolt to use.
Ooh, Demon Hunter looking bad, but the staff by Life so sick, but he needs to save the bear somehow. How do you run away from a blizzard in a blizzard game? 2 bears down immediately. Reinforcements are streaming in slowly but steady. We need the Demon Hunter to save this.
Comes in and forces the TP out. Mana was very low on the human side. Basically didn't have any spells left over. MK escapes also on low HP. Sock the one definitely to get way more kills here. 71 versus 88 supply. With a Blood Mage third now on the way and more teams. And master training as well. Sock is getting stronger here by the minute.
Hear me out though. It's looking really bad. The fight wasn't too good. But if Life gets 5/5 heroes, there is a way.
And the Naga's very close to it. Much closer than the Demon Hunter, in fact. Expo is still mining, so that's good. Upgrade-wise, it's okay. 1-1 on Dryads and Bears. To be honest, you would like a lot more than this by now. 2-2 or 2-3. But Sock is just... Since when does he do this, by the way? Tier 3, MK, Blood Mage, Master Training? Since when is that a thing? Love to see it.
It's freaking amazing, man. He always had this tendency to do it versus Orc in another meta, and he crushed with it. Okay, here we go. Mountain King, pretty much empty here. It's just a bash machine. Demon Hunter Invo Potion already. Wonder if he shouldn't have saved that, but he prevented a Stormbolt with it. Level 5 Naga. You gotta play rinse and repeat now. Fork Lightning Run. Fork Lightning Run. That's the only way.
Good staff save on the Demon Hunter. Lots of militia were joining in to help in the fight. The double aura is really paying off for the human as well. We got armor aura and damage aura from the Lionhorn and the Bongos. And Sock still with a big army. 80 supply, strong force that we're seeing here. But the bank has all been spent, so might not be so easy to reproduce when it starts going down. But Sock, for the most part, hasn't been losing that many units.
Next fight in the middle. This could be catastrophic if you fight around the tavern. The only choke. Nice little dodge with the anti-magic. Very much on point. Sock with Invis, so his Mountain King cannot be burned. He can be fed with Siphon though. And so there's the Stormbolt onto the Naga. Needs to stop her and prevent the Fork Lightning. Demon Hunter in trouble. Staff is ready. Invo Potion still on the Naga. Blizzard is raining through in the back. Staff out, TP out. Bear suffering. How many kills? 1, 2.
There was some sick dodges actually. Invis MK, he blocked twice now. Once with the Invul, once with the anti-magic, really good. But also Sock's Invis play is looking really good.
It's amazing to prevent the mana burns, man. Absolutely fantastic. We bring in the Kitty as a last-ditch effort. 20 food down, need a third orb carry to have somewhat of damage. Armor
and
rising.
Owl to spot the MK
And
as well.
Owl, exactly, exactly.
A player's forces are under attack.
Nobody is
Sock taking
mining
one more
out.
camp. That is almost AM level 5. Is he gonna go Blizzard or Brilliance here? I feel like both would be so good.
Both would be amazing. Life, what is the way, man? You got so close 10 years ago at the Robam tournament. Your rise to fame. Second place eventually. Beaten in the grand final. Now a long, 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 steady climb back to the top. Is rank 2 again the best you can do?
Life has to hold the expansion, otherwise that's it. Sock with this push, looking to win this tournament. 4-1 would be the score. He dodges the Stormbolt again! God damn! Again and again, super sick. But Sock's still with a bigger army.
Can he reward himself for this? Level 5 Archmage, it's Blizzard, it's damage. That's not too many targets actually. More Dryads coming in. Potom is not too impactful yet as she doesn't have an orb. Can he fight Sock back one more time?
Man fight now. Demon versus MK in the front line. Good mana burn, but there's still one more Stormbolt left. Siphon also coming through on the Naga. Demon in trouble. There must be a staff, and there is. Demon is saved, but the Night of Army extinct.
And the Mortars, man. The Mortars again with the fragmentation shards. It's been the key unit versus KO. It's now the key unit in the late game versus life. How is this force stoppable? 20 food, Blizzard, Mortars, so much damage. It's impossible to repair.
Can't stop it. Can you? That Blizzard, luckily not onto the Wisps. Life you have to hold here. Even if you die here without the expansion, there's no chance.
Sock is the champion of the Ancient of Wonders Cup, his biggest success ever. He has won the DreamHack Winter, he has won a WSB and the AWL in 2020. Plus, of course, not forget the decisive battle at Guangming Peak versus Focus. But this was a tournament with Happy and 40 and all the grades. But at the peak stands Sock.